Hi, I am Life Coach Latricia Booker with Kingdom Business, where we are empowered, where we heal, get delivered, and free, where we know who we are. We elevate our minds and our spirits. We raise and expand our consciousness to ultimately walk in our true divine purpose, the truth of who we are, who God created us to be. And so in this video, I'm going to give you 5 signs that your breakthrough is here. And so the first sign is that when you are in your breakthrough, when your breakthrough is here, when it's actually happening, when you're literally crossing over to the other side into all those things that you dreamed of, that you envisioned, that God have talked to you about, you're going to get attacked. You're going to receive a lot of attacks. People are just going to be doing silly things towards you. People are going to do mean things towards you. Um, People are going to lie on you, argue with you, try to anyway, because you don't have to argue with them. You're just going to receive a lot of attacks. And many a times, unfortunately, they come from our loved ones, people that we love. It may be a friend that you've been friends with for years. It may be your family member, whether it be your mother, your auntie, your uncle, your child, your mother. Did I say mother? Yeah, it happens. It happens. Your siblings. It can be come from anywhere, from anybody, and many a times it does come from your loved ones. And yes, it comes from strangers too, people that don't even know you. And many a times they just see something on you and they don't like it. Many a times because it represents where they're not. And sometimes people just don't like themselves. And when they see something about you that's likable, they don't like you. So, yeah, one of the biggest signs that your breakthrough is here is that you're going to get attacked. And not only are you going to get attacked, it's going to be off the chain. It's going to be like coming from left to right. As soon as you think one thing is over, here comes something else. You will find yourself in situations where something is not getting taken care of, like in be it for business purposes, and you may have to call about something that wasn't done right with maybe a service provider or someone that you deal with for business purposes, and they will just completely mishandle you and talk to you in a way attackingly. And so you're going to find that when your breakthrough is here, attacks are going to come left and right. They can be overwhelming if you let them be. And sometimes that's understandable when they are. But what you have to do is learn how to calm yourself and bring yourself back to your peaceful place. Bring yourself back to your center so that you can stay in a high vibration. So sometimes when you're being attacked by certain people, particularly loved ones, you might feel away. So you might have to work through some feelings. But to be honest, the more that this happens, the number you get, so to speak. You become more and more detached. You just learn to love people and understand that there's a demonic spirit and force behind their behavior, and pray for them and love them and give them their space for them to heal and recover and whatever it is they need to do so that they can too walk into their true divine purpose, the truth of who they are, the truth of who they really are, who God created them to be. And so the second sign that your breakthrough is here is that people will actually start treating you really nice. How ironic is that? First, you're going to receive a lot of attacks, but then on the other hand, people are going to be really nice to you, really kind to you. You'll find people always wanting to hold the door for you, especially if you're a woman, if you're going in a store, restaurant, or wherever. People want to let you over in a lane where normally people be fighting to keep from letting you in. When you're out driving, people are just going to want to just sow into you and give to you and bless you. And here, let me do this for you. And they just love on you. They love on you. They even express their love for you and their appreciation for you. And the great thing about that, for me personally, is it balances it out. You in the process of receiving attacks. So many attacks because your breakthrough is here. But on the other hand, people are really nice to you. And so that softens it up for you. And not long ago, I just told God, I said, God, I really appreciate these people that are so kind to me. I really appreciate when I have a real, genuine connection, an authentic experience and interaction with people that are really good people and really mean me well. And it shows and it exudes through their energy and through their vibe. And I appreciate that, considering all the craziness that I experience. So the thing today is to appreciate all those kind things, all those kind, wonderful people, all those people that love you for who you are and appreciate you for who you are. Because you got enough craziness and attacks happening to appreciate that. Okay? So, yeah. So that's the I want to say the yin and the yang of when you're in your breakthrough. And when your breakthrough is here, it's like north and south, east and west. You know, I think you get what I'm saying. So yeah, you're going to get both. You're going to be attacked like crazy, and you're going to be treated wonderfully like crazy. And let me tell you this, sometimes people who were even on crazy with you at one point will start trying to be really, really, really nice to you and try to be your friend, because sometimes they realize their error. And many a times when their attempts at you didn't work, and they see you're still blessed and moving ahead, it's kind of like, oh, let me get on her good side. You know how they say, if you can't beat them, join them? That's how they think. Well, I have this saying, um, who says I'm going to let you join me? If you were doing all of that, I probably don't trust you. I don't think I want you to join me. And the only reason why you would want to join me is because you couldn't beat me. And I wouldn't trust people like that anyway, for the most part. But yeah, people that were once attacking you will start to want to be your friend. And not always is it genuine. Not always is it genuine. They just want to be on your good side. They just want to be in your good graces. Sometimes it may be genuine. Sometimes people may have had a real experience, or awakening, so to speak, or being enlightened, or, the light bulb went off, or whatever. It's true. People's hearts can turn. People's hearts can change. People's minds can change. But you have to be able to discern when that is really the case. And God will absolutely let you know as long as you tuned in. So, anyhow, with that all being said, the third sign that your breakthrough is here is that you can feel it. You just know. You just know it's happening because you feel it. You already feel like you're where you're trying to go, or you're getting and receiving what it is that you're wanting. Even whether it's certain kind of dreams you have that you want to do, maybe build certain kind of um, charities or anything, whatever it is you want to do, businesses, whatever projects you want to work on, whatever products you want to put out, whatever it is, whatever books you want to just go ahead and publish and push them yourself, or whatever it is, you already in there. You already feel like you in there. You can see it literally and taste it, and it's like it's right there. You feel like you're there already, but then you look around and you hear, but it's kind of like an illusion. Your reality, so-called reality, appears to be an illusion because you know you're somewhere else. That's because you feel it. You know that I'm over here already. I'm already somewhere else. So you actually trust it. You stand in that. You just know that it's just a matter of time because you feel it so strongly. And there's nothing that can happen to shake that feeling. People can act all kind of crazy. Your bank account could do some tricks and do some goofy looking stuff. Um, there can be an illness that show up in your family or even within yourself. Anything can happen. Your house can burn down, for God's sake. And your car, something can happen. You can get in a bad car accident and total your car. I'm not speaking these things into existence, but I'm using them as examples as to say, regardless of what happens, you don't sway from the fact that your breakthrough is here because you still feel it that strongly. While all the craziness is going on, you still feel it. It doesn't cause you to question it, to be like, why is all this happening? You don't do that. You know why it's happening. And you stay focused on your breakthrough because you know it's happening. Because you can feel it so strong, like you've never felt it before. You've been walking this thing out. You've been doing the work. You've been learning, growing, working on self, healing, recovering, getting your deliverance. And even when you get to the other side, you still gonna have to continue to do the work. It's funny because someone told me not long ago, how can I be doing this when I need to do work on myself? Well, I always need to work on myself. But what they were accusing me of wasn't true, number one. But even if it was, it still don't take away from me doing what God is moving me to do. And I didn't question that. I realized that that was an attempt to make me question what I was doing. But if God told me to do it, and I feel like this, I wouldn't be here if I didn't feel led to by God, if I didn't know that this was what I was supposed to be doing. In fact, when I was told to do it, it took me some time before I actually started. And when I did, it just hit me. You need to start somewhere and just get going. Even though it was slow in the beginning, and it's been a while for me because I've been traveling and I haven't been in a place or in a space to do videos, but now I'm getting back in here. And so I'm saying all that to say that, you know, regardless of what, you don't question it. And things will try to come your way to make you question your breakthrough. People will try to stop you. I've had that quite a bit lately. People trying to stop me from doing certain things. Who try to convince you that you shouldn't do what God is telling you to do? Who tries to convince you that you shouldn't move forth and help people even though you're working on yourself still? Who does that? Who does that? Well, an attacker does. But we have to remember again that it's a demonic force spirit that works through people that's trying to stop us many a times. And that's how you know when you're onto something. Attacks don't come at people who not doing nothing. The devil don't mess with nobody that ain't doing nothing. I heard that the other day from YouTuber Trinius Henderson. The devil ain't messing with them. No, devil don't want to mess with you when you ain't on nothing. The devil don't, who they call the devil, don't bark at parked cars. For what? He only bark at cars that's moving, in motion, that's making progress, that's going somewhere. See? So yeah, but you still feel it. You still know with everything in your being that your breakthrough is here. So you keep moving. You keep processing. You keep healing. You keep recovering. And when the stuff comes, you work through it if you have to. Because sometimes, like I said, you get to a point. You do mature to a point so nothing phases you. But like I said, particularly with your loved ones, you may feel something at first. But then you become detached with that because you realize that's just part of what comes with walking into these blessings, walking into your wealthy place, walking into your divine visions and what God has for you to do, walking into your breakthrough. Okay? So, number 4 is God has told you so. You know that your breakthrough is here because God is telling you. He's letting you know your breakthrough is here. And again, he's showing you this is why this is happening, this is why that's happening, this is why that's happening on the not so nice side, but then he worked things out for you right here. He opened this door for you right here. He doing some things right here, making connections right here. He worked things out for you. It's like you just walking through. You just walking it out. You just walking it out and trusting him because he's opening the way for you. Even though craziness comes, you still walking through it. Because he's telling you to. He's told you your breakthrough is here. You've been walking through it, but now he's saying your breakthrough is here. He's telling you your breakthrough is here. And again, he's so good, he lets you know that's why this is happening. The crazy. But look, that's why all this wonderful stuff happening too. Because people recognize, and people that are not envious and jealous and don't have all that heaviness on them, who are not in the lower vibrations, that are in the higher vibrations and frequencies, they recognize you too. And they appreciate you. Heck, you one of them. And sometimes maybe that's not the case. But there's still, some people still be kind to you just out of respect. Some people, God just have people respecting you and being kind to you. But again, you can feel it. You know that your breakthrough is happening in the midst of everything that's going on. And God is telling you that your breakthrough is here. He's showing you. So you believe it. You believe it and you stand and you keep walking. Now, this is a really good one. This just really sums it all up. Because the fifth sign that your breakthrough is here is that God is giving you divine instructions on a whole nother level than before. God is telling you literally what you're getting ready to do next. He literally prompts you and tells you to look for this because I'm getting ready to do ABC. And you wait for it. He gives you instructions. You work on this and you do this and you tend to this. And then when this comes, then I'm going to need you to do this. He'll give you certain instructions up to a certain point. And he'll give you instructions, not so much instructions always, but they kind of instructions, but not detailed instructions on what's going to be coming a little bit beyond that. But you don't have the specific instructions for that. But he's letting you know what to do. And then when we do this and this is done, and after whatever, then we're going to tend to this. Because when you're building several businesses or you have several projects going on or you just have several things going on in your life that you are purposed to, many a time you have to get one going good before you can work on another one. And because one has to be real good and established before you work on another. I'm a firm believer of having several streams of income. And in order for you to have several streams of income means you have to be applying yourself in several areas. Passive income, on the other hand, is when you invest and your money just work for you. You don't have to be there to work it, which is great. But many a times, God purposes us to do different things that will bring us money. And yeah. And so, some people I've heard say just stick to one thing, just do one thing. Maybe that's so for some, but it's not so for all, for everyone. Everyone is not designed that way. God is not speaking to everyone like just do this one and only thing. We are so multi-dimensional, multi-talented, multi-gifted that God would never tell you to not utilize what he's giving you. That's why he gave it to you. So anyway, God is giving you divine instructions. So that's how you know. That's a sign that your breakthrough is here. He is giving you instructions on a whole nother level, like never before. And again, to sum it up, 5 signs that your breakthrough is here. You're going to get attacked. You're going to get treated very well. You can feel it. God has told you so. And God is giving you divine instructions. And so, my friends, that's how you know that your breakthrough is here. Those are just 5 signs. Five signs that your breakthrough is here. I'm sure that there are others, but these were the 5 signs that were shown to me, that were given to me, and that I have right now to speak about. So if you're experiencing any of those signs, any one or any all 5, 9 times out of 10, no, 10 times out of 10, your breakthrough is here. It's here. And you know it. And so you all, I'm going to wrap it up right there. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please click on that red subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you very much. And click on that bell right next to that subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. And you can also connect with me on Facebook and Instagram at Latricia Booker. You can connect with me on Twitter at Kingdom Business 9. That is Kingdom Business with one S and the number 9. And so, you guys, that is my time. So you know how I do. I am out. Peace.